Yeousch Sports! What is up, guys? I'm the Big Puma, and you are watching the second episode of my fantasy franchise on Madden 12. If you missed the first episode, go back and check it out, or maybe just check out the end and see what I mean by fantasy franchise. I basically drafted my own team. I'm the Oakland Raiders, and just some high points. I've got Michael Vick, Arian Foster, Deshaun Jackson, Jermichael Finley for my tight end on defense, and Ndamukong Suh, LaRon Landry, B.J. Raji, just a couple of guys. Right here, this is the first game of the season. I played through all the preseason games just to get a feel for my team and the playbook and everything. And right there at number 89 you saw run out, that was Santana Moss. And big number 8 from my hometown, this is Matt Schaub. He runs out there and greets the Denver Broncos. Now they did get Brady Quinn, which I thought was, I don't know if it's weird, but I thought it was interesting, just because he's currently on the Broncos. So here we go, and we are in Denver. As you can tell, because every time I seem to play a game in Oakland, it's raining, and it sucks. But we'll flip the coin here. The coin toss, I choose heads. It ends up being tails, and the Broncos get the ball. Here comes Matt Schaub. You can see what he did last year on the Texans. 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He really killed us as a home team. We're hoping we're going to be doing really well this year. I've already put a beating on the Colts. So right here you see Ray Rice run up the gut, get it nice 7 yards, and then we'll take a look at the Denver Broncos offense. And like I said, they got Matt Schaub, Santana Moss, Ernest Graham is the fullback, Ray Rice, and Tony Mekke's the tight end. They don't really have a lot of playmakers, but Ray Rice is pretty decent, like I said. Ndamukong Suh for my defense, Brian Orakpo, James Ferrier from Steelers. Great linebacker. Here it is, 3rd and 6. James Ferrier comes running in, and then Orakpo stops Julio Jones short of the first down. Makes it 4th and inches, and they end up punting. But here we'll take a look at it, and here comes, wham! Sit your ass down. So there we go. Here comes Michael Vick. After they punted it off, we get it. 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Was amazing last year. He did a really good job. I'm thinking he's going to do a little bit better this year. He's got a fresh, fresh year to start, doing his own thing. He's not coming in behind anybody. But so let's take a look at the Raiders' offense. We got Deshaun Jackson, like I said, Arian Foster, Austin Collie on the other side, and we got a pretty decent weapons on the offense here. Right now, Michael Vick tosses out to Austin Collie and gets a huge gain on 2nd and 5 with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. He jukes, he shakes, and he manages to get it. And big Troy Polamalu, that's right, Broncos defense here. Troy Polamalu as a strong safety. Lance Briggs, the linebacker, really good there. But Polamalu is going to play a key factor in this game. Arian Foster jukes his first guy and runs it out there. From 2 and 12 to 3rd and 1. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We move into the second quarter, and Mike Vick tries to run up in the pocket and just gets trashed by Avril. He wasn't paying attention to where he was going with the ball, and he didn't notice Avril coming up behind him. Look at that over on the left. He gets a spin move and then just gets creamed. So now we move up. It's 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the second quarter. That was a very good. It brings up 4th down. So we have to punt. What am I saying? We have to kick a field goal. Which 3 points is better than 0? See Jimmy Clausen there holding the ball. He is the backup to Mike Vick, and I'm hoping I don't have to use him this year. That way Michael Vick stays healthy. But after the field goal, it is 2nd and 7, and they shoot it out to Ernest Graham, who throws Kaysen off of him, and he gets the first down. Now it's 3rd and 4 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Big bomb out there. Matt Schaub gets intercepted by Burnett, who shakes off a player and jukes in before he goes out of bounds, and almost runs it back, but he gets knocked out of bounds. So here we got 1 minute and 30 seconds in the second quarter. Arian Foster, big run, keeps it going, and gets brought down at the 1 yard line, but he gets hurt, and that is not a good sign for the Raiders. So he gets up on his own power and walks off the field. So like I said, 2nd and 2 when we get stuffed. Fred Jackson, who's the backup to Arian Foster, gets stopped and brings up 2nd and goal again. And Mike Vick punches it in for the first touchdown of the season and his first rushing touchdown. I can only assume it won't be his last. So here we go. Matt Schaub's rolling out right. He gets a big pass to Santana Moss. and they start hurrying up offense. As you can see, we got 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Dominican Sue trying to get by. Another pass to Nanny, and he gets 14 yards, brings up a first down out of a third down. And like I said, we are still in hurry up. 22 seconds left. Schaub's looking and gets it out to Moss again before he gets taken down on the 22. Now as the clock winds down from 15 seconds, we see Moss wander off the field there. They kick a field goal, and it's up, and it's good. So going into the half, the Raiders are up 10-3. We see the happiest cheerleaders in the world. These smiles are ridiculous on these women. But we start the third quarter. Vic's in shotgun. He looks back and once again just gets crushed by Thomas there. I'm not totally sure how he didn't see him coming. It was right in his face. As we see the replay here, Mike Vick's looking, and he must have his eyes other places because he gets flattened right there, and we see it here in slow-mo, just gets crushed. I love the way the hits look in this game this year. Everything's more flow and everything. But we get, look at that, 4th and 25. Needless to say, Vic got sacked a few more times. So he punts it out of his own end zone, and Harris blasts that guy. Number 83, Parrish, Robert Parrish there. He gets crushed. So here we go. Matt Schaub calling an audible here. 3rd and 7 on the 45 with 2.5 minutes. He throws it out there. LaRon Landry picks it off, and he gains his balance before taking it to the house. He can outrun everyone. Superman dive into the end zone right there. So that brings it up to 17-3. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Matt Schaub under center. He backs up. Brian Arakpo swim move past and gets a big quarterback sack for his first sack and the second tackle of the game. Schaub's disappointed, and who wouldn't be? Let's take a look at that. Look at that up in the top. Arakpo swims past number 82 and pulls Schaub down for the sack. Now it's 3rd and 7 with 1:12. Schaub's in the shotgun. He looks for his favorite receiver, Santana Moss. Gets a big gain and the first down. You see Santana Moss there. 4 receptions, 59 yards. Matt Schaub with 104 yards, but 2 picks. Right now you see Dominican Sue trying to get through. He throws it to his tight end. Matt Schaub, that is, throws it to his tight end, Carlson, and gets the first down. 2nd and 10. Schaub gets pressured by Dominican Sue and then throws a incomplete pass. Once again, Schaub is pressured by Dominican Sue and gets crushed, but he gets the pass off before and gets a touchdown out there to Santana Moss, as we see Dominican Sue here just push Matt Schaub to the ground. And while that is happening, Santana Moss, 104 yards, 6 receptions, and a touchdown. That is a great game for him. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes in, it is 17-10. Vic hands it off to Foster, who runs it over to the left, takes care of his blockers, but can't get rid of the Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu. Arian Foster there with 9 rushes, 88 yards. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 1. He hands it off to Foster again, and once again, Troy Polamalu comes all the way from the end zone and makes the tackle to keep him out. And then Foster runs it in from the 3-yard line, getting his first touchdown of the season. So Arian Foster having a great night. As you see, 1:45 left. 16 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown. That is magnificent. That is a great game there for Arian Foster. 1:40 in the fourth corner. Schaub's under center, backs up, and hits Julio Jones, who almost gets away, but James Ferrier, he comes up and makes the tackle. Now the Broncos going for it on 4th down. Igor Olshansky, the great white hype. That's the nickname I'm going to give that gentleman. He comes in and gets a big stop, like I said, on 4th down with 53 seconds left. So that's going to be the game. But we do have a few more plays because, you know, we like to run the clock out. Near number 79 getting totally chewed by his coach for blowing his coverage. So Foster out here runs over to the right, finally gets away from the Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu, and makes it back. And here, with a couple seconds left, we're just trying to have some fun. And we do an end around. Deshaun Jackson gets a huge gain, but that's going to be the end of the game. 24-10. LaRon Landry gets the player of the game with a tackle, an interception, and a touchdown. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please rate the video. Don't forget to subscribe to Yeousch Sports. Go ahead and check out the other channels also. AMF.